Yeah.
Wait. Tell the story. Tell the story as if third party. Okay, you're not Bryan Callen, but I'm a guy at a bar, and I'm talking about Bryan Callen, and you tell me how he died, okay?
Yeah.
So this is the part that matters to me.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I love the Goldbergs. Bryan Callen's like my favorite actor. Dude, I used to love Fighter and the Kid, his stand-up. Whatever happened to Bryan Callen?
A friend of mine.
Oh, you knew Bryan?
Yeah. I was privy to the video and to the auditory of how he went out.
You saw the video.
I saw the video.
Wait. How did he die?
Well, they were in India, and he was helping the local populace there. And he was very much into women's rights and just human rights. I don't know if you guys know that, but he's a real champion of the people, and he gave and gave and gave. And they were out digging a well for this wonderful village, and he did it by hand. I don't know if you ever saw his back.
No, it looked like a roadmap.
He sounds like he was really strong.
He could dig a well in an afternoon. I don't know anybody like that. He was an actor, but he was really quite an athlete. And love really moved him.
No, yeah. I was a fan of his too. How did he die?
Yeah.
We got the backstory.
There was, he was with a group of women. There was this charity where they had all of the Miss America runner-ups with him, and some of the girls, especially who had been exposed for doing some nefarious, nude stuff that Miss America didn't want. Anyway, he was there, and he was a natural leader, and he had taken them on a fact-finding mission. And
fact-finding mission? Yeah. What is this, Jack Reacher?
Yeah, they were helping him and providing inspiration for the well digging and stuff. And
how did he die?
So he used to dig in a loincloth, and
loincloth.
Yeah, and he had that was fashioned for him by one of the local and very beautiful young ladies, and he a tiger, Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan. That's Hindu for tiger. Showed up and came out a woman. And
I know Bryan must have jumped right
he
in front of
he
that.
did not like when wild animals fucked with women. He didn't like when
he didn't like when directors or producers.
He was a
did,
champion.
But he hated when wild animals.
Champion
did
of
it.
women's rights and human rights. I don't know if I said that before. But that guy gave till it hurts, and he said, "Not on my watch, bitch!" And he dove. He had mostly fast twitch muscles, so it was amazing how fast he dove. And it was funny to see in midair, because they slowed the camera down. The tiger recognized it in midair. You could see its expression change. It recognized it was going to have its hands full. It recognized that this dude, when he pulled his knife from his loincloth, and he went, "Not on my watch, bitch," and he jumped sort of into the maw of the tiger, and he drove his knife, and he didn't want to hurt the tiger. And this is what's beautiful about him.
What a great fucking guy.
What's beautiful about him. You could see him, he was about to plunge the knife, and he went, "No." And he dropped the knife. He put the tiger into his guard, and he brought the tiger in, and he said, "I love you," to the girl and to the tigers. And the tiger got him by the neck, and he died smiling. The tiger, surprisingly, let go of him and walked back into the bush, and this is so fucking crazy, but it bowed to him.
It bowed?
Yeah, it this is weird, Kyle. You would know this, but it put its paws, and it just kind of put its nose to the ground and went, "Ah," and it screamed in honor of him.
I heard this story. I heard that some say, and this is folklore, that Bryan became that tiger.
This is so fucking weird because they couldn't find his body.
Wait, was it a tiger loincloth though?
It was. He was wearing a tiger loincloth.
You were one
Can
with
someone
the tiger.
please make that artwork of Bryan flying through the air, grabbing a tiger who's flying in the air with under one underarm with a knife, kind of dropping it, but the tiger's recognizing it. Please, I will pay to make those shirts, and I will give them away. I will give away 100 shirts if someone writes that.
And I'm known in India as El Tigre.
And I think now you need to just transcribe all that, and there's your next pitch for Netflix right there.
Thank you, dude.
This is it.
We just came up with a great story.
You can
That's
put a whole
much better
series
than
together with this.
No, Bert was strangled by an anaconda in a zoo, and like his family watched him breathe.
Bert was bit by a funnel spider and died screaming with a very swollen arm. Right now,
Yeah.
watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.